After more than 9 months of construction, a stretch of Woodward in Ferndale and Pleasant Ridge reopened just before the holidays. Drivers are going to notice Woodward looking a lot different.
It does look a lot different. There's less lanes to work with, and there's new bike lanes as well. So it requires a bit more focus as you're driving to get used to it. There's also a change in street parking. Let's get to Priya Mann with the grace period for parking coming to an end.
Starting on Friday, repeat offenders in Ferndale are going to start getting $50 tickets if you park in a bike lane. Let me show you what's changed. You can see the striping here. Cyclists can now travel in both directions along Woodward. But here's what's been confusing some motorists. As you can see, the bike lanes now actually go through what was once parking spots. This is going to be an adjustment for both drivers and cyclists.
It's the first time I've used it. I bike around here a lot, so it's better. I can make fewer dangerous decisions.
Gunnar Grossbeck has been waiting eagerly to use the new bike lanes along Woodward in Ferndale.
With the kids getting across was kind of, it was dangerous, and we just basically tried to avoid it like the plague. But yeah, it's better now. So yeah, I'm happy with it.
At first glance, there's a lot to take in.
Does any of this seem confusing, like both lanes on each side, the markings, the delineators? Does it seem like a lot visually when you're taking it in?
Yeah, it does.
Many drivers add they're frustrated the city removed parking spots.
The problem is the parking you took away. You know, and the safety as well, because who's going to be looking for that person that's going to be zigzagging in and out of the lanes trying to keep straight.
This $9 million project, dubbed a road diet, took Woodward from 4 lanes in each direction down to 3 for a 2-mile stretch from 8 Mile to 696, a new balancing act for drivers and cyclists.
I feel that they can have a spot on the road too, but I don't know if taking a lane away here is appropriate.
With M1 now reopened, Local 4 caught several vehicles parked illegally.
Part of the confusion, I think, is where there was a parking bay here is now part of our bike lane. And we recognize, if people look, this looks like what parking used to look like and is not anymore.
I see people still double parking now, and it just seems like it's just more of a hassle than it is making it easier for everyone.
Ferndale officials say this spring more signage, striping, and delineators will be installed along Woodward.
When we're able to finish the more permanent striping, it's going to be a lot more apparent that this is a bike lane. It'll be clearly painted differently. There'll be a lot more delineator barriers all along Woodward, showing folks, hey, this is where cars should no longer cross. Hey, cyclists, this is where you are further protected from traffic.
For drivers, the grace period is ending. Parking enforcement is expected to ramp up this month.
We live and work here too. We've all been affected by it. I know that it seems like it's been a long construction season, and this is a next new step. We're really excited, having made it through that, what the outcome is going to look like. So I hope they recognize the benefits of what that was for.
So for motorists, again, the reminder here, starting Friday, repeat offenders will start to get $50 tickets, so make sure you're not parking in a bike lane. When it comes to snow removal, we actually had a viewer write in asking, how is that going to work? City officials say even though you're going to see more delineators here that separate the bike lanes from the roadway, their plow operators will be able to clear the snow, making it safe for both cyclists and drivers. Again, this is an adjustment, and drivers beware, starting Friday, repeat offenders could start getting $50 tickets. In Ferndale, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.